Lost legacy at the Goodwill. You have to wonder, what does that even mean? Well, stay tuned as we'll explore that on this episode of Off the Cuff. Lost legacy at the Goodwill. Now, what does that mean? Why in the world would I say lost legacy at the Goodwill? Have you ever been to the Goodwill or a thrift store and you wander through and they have all kinds of things, clothing and clocks and books and DVDs and videos and all kinds of stuff that people drop off there to sell or to get rid of, actually, and then people come in and they buy them. And so one day I was at our local thrift store, our Goodwill, and I was looking at the book section, because there is a book section, quite an extensive book section. And in the book section, there's a Bible and Christian section. And what's interesting to me, because as I'm going through and seeing if there was anything that I might want to buy, there was a lot of Bibles. A lot of Bibles, a lot of workbooks and things like that, a lot of study books. But what really got me was there was this Bible that was an old zipper Bible, and was rather, it was like this big. It wasn't that large, and the zipper was open. And I was curious about it, so I picked it up and I opened it because I'm thinking, well, it has to be a Bible that was given to somebody at one time. So I looked and I opened it up, and sure enough, that's what it is. And then as I opened the Bible, this is what it was. It said, presented to Janelle, and I'm assuming it's Helgams. I don't know if that's what it is. That's how I could read the writing. By Grandma Holcomb in the year of 1949. And as I was looking at that, it really disturbed me. It greatly disturbed me. And I left the place. I took pictures of what I have there, what I've shown you. And I was really disturbed about it the whole day, because I'm thinking, wow, this was a gift given to from a grandmother to a granddaughter in 1949. Now, we don't know how old she was when she received this Bible, but it looked old, it looked worn, and my thoughts went immediately to this. What happened? Why wasn't this Bible passed on to the children, to the grandchildren, to the great-grandchildren? Now, of course, we don't know. I'm only speculating. It's just a scenario, but I don't know. We don't know what happened in this woman, Janelle's life. We don't know if she had children, if she had grandchildren or not. We just don't know. We just know that she most likely passed away, and all of her belongings, and some of them ended up at the Goodwill. So that thought really plagued my mind, a legacy lost at the Goodwill. Because I'm thinking, wow, wouldn't her children or her grandchildren want to have this as a keepsake, as a reminder? Because I don't know about you guys, but we have there's family Bibles. It used to be a big thing that family Bibles would be passed down with the family trees in it and all the names and everything. And just an amazing thing to have in your possession, to carry on. It's a legacy. It's a legacy item that you could look back and remember, wow, I have a strong legacy of ancestors that had a foundation on the gospel of Christ. It was real, it's just absolutely amazing if you have that. Now, a couple verses came to mind, and one was Proverbs 22, verse 6, which says, train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. And another one that says in Proverbs 13:22, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the sinner's wealth is laid up for the righteous. Now, in looking at those verses, I totally agree with them. Train up a child in the way he should go. and even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, I know we try to do that as parents. We try to do the best we can to raise our children in a godly way. Sometimes it doesn't work, and we have prodigals that leave the home, and other things happen, and it's heartbreaking. It's literally heartbreaking. And we continually pray for our children, or if we have grandchildren, pray for them that they will come back to the Lord or find the Lord if they're young at age. So it's important, extremely important. And I know as parents, we do make mistakes. We do err, but there's a way to train up a child in the way he should go. There are success stories, and there are not so much success stories, but eventually become success stories, I pray. And the other verse in Proverbs, the 13:22, which I love this. It says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Now, in the world's mind, in the world's thinking, an inheritance is going to be monetary or property or something like that. But it doesn't have to be that way. When we think of a man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, I think we could look at it as a spiritual inheritance. What are you leaving your children and your children's children a legacy of? We need to leave our children with an inheritance of godliness and wisdom. Let's leave them an inheritance in just the fundamentals of Christianity, the fundamentals of faith, the foundation of who Christ is. Let's strive to leave them an inheritance in the things of the Lord and not of this world. Folks, sometimes it's not an easy task to do. We can only, as parents, do what we can do. But I encourage you today to continue with your kids, no matter what their age are, your grandchildren, no matter what their age are, and just encourage them in the Lord and to see how that goes. All right, that's it for this episode. And if you like this episode, please thumbs up, give it a like, and please subscribe to the channel so whenever there's other episodes and podcasts that come up that you can be notified that they're on. And I'd greatly appreciate it as we grow this channel. But until next time, God bless. Have a wonderful day. Amen. God bless.